Camilo Valle Delgado, un toro fue su asesino. Sucedió el 13 de enero del 2008, corría. Esa fue su mala suerte, fue el destino que él traía. Hay luto en los corazones desde ese trágico día. En ese rancho Las Palmas, el famoso gavilán. Don Marcelino Vicario, su fama empezó a anunciar. ¿Quién pensaba que ese toro a Camilo iba a matar? En la colonia Obregón la fiesta se celebraba, un pueblito de Guerrero cerca a la ciudad de Iguala. Después de darle la muerte todavía lo pisoteaba. Llegaron de muchas partes, estuviste acompañado a darte la despedida. Tu vida se ha terminado, siempre te recordaremos, Camilo Valle Delgado. Los gallos y los caballos fueron toda tu ilusión. Respetado en las apuestas porque eras hombre de honor. Tu muerte nos ha dejado a todos un gran dolor. Tus amigos donde quieran, hombres muy reconocidos. Nacido en Atipilulco, ahí fue su pueblo querido. También ha dejado huella en los Estados Unidos. En Chicago fue su infancia, donde su vida pasó. Vino a visitar su gente que tanto tiempo dejó. En Chicago lo esperaba, pero ya no regresó. Ya me voy, ya me despido, con lo que no es agradable. Quedan sus hijos sin padre y el dolor para su madre. A Dios le pide clemencia y nunca podrá olvidarte. Por medio de este corrido siempre serás recordado. Por ser un hombre de lucha, tú nos dejaste un legado. Nunca podrán olvidarte, Camilo Valle Delgado.
Yo cantaba y la gente bailaba. Estaba una muchacha de todos apartada. La vi que sollozaba, su lágrima secaba. Su rostro reflejaba que traía partida el alma. Y al terminar la canción, a su su lado me acerqué. Le dije, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Quién te causa este dolor? Y me dijo, eres tú, y agachó la cabeza. Y me dijo, eres tú, que no te das cuenta. Que con tus canciones robas corazones y después te alejas.
Los Benítez de la Sierra y Puro Tierra Caliente Music.
Y al terminar la canción, a su lado me acerqué. Le dije, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Quién te causa este dolor? Y me dijo, eres tú, y agachó la cabeza. Y me dijo, eres tú, que no te das cuenta. Que con tus canciones robas corazones y después te alejas.
botella. guitarras para cantar el corrido. Con una pena profunda de unos derechos amigos, ya descansan en sus tumbas, todos ellos muy queridos. Pongan atención, señores, a esta historia verdadera, pues mataron a Fidencio, Antonio y Agapito eran de lo más sopote, esos señores Barreras. Fidencio tenía una super escuadra con cachas de oro, con la pistola en la mano le gritaba a su contrario: tú eres un ventajoso, no eres valiente ni gallo. Porque agarraste a mi hijo para poder defenderte. Pero soy mejor que tú y con nosotros te mueres. Voy a morirme en la raya y voy a vengar mi muerte. Ya moribundo Fidencio esperó la oportunidad. Ahí le dio de balazos en la frente a su rival. Así se mueren los hombres que no se saben rajar. A Margarito y a Félix en el Río Grande mataron. Eran de lo más socote, bañando los masacraron. Aristides y Anastasio con hazaña los mataron. Todos los que mencionamos eran gallos bien jugados, pues mataban pecho a pecho, no cometieron pecado. Nomás hagamos las cuentas, cuántos Barreras quedamos. Ya esta otra generación no se equivoquen, cobardes. Como dice Miguelito, Grimaldo al pie de un mezquite, pues cuando quieran y gusten, estamos para servirles. De parte de los Barreras, allá en Corral de Piedra, mando un saludo a Rodolfo, León y a toda la familia, también a Saúl Santana, allá en Quixal, gente unida. Lo que les digo cantando me nace del corazón. Adiós, señores Barreras, me despido con honor. De los Nájeras también, que muy buena leña son.
Recordando todo el día, vida mía, vida mía. Creí que había olvidado para siempre y es mentira, vida mía. Que Dios bendiga el rumbo de tus pasos, que no sepas de fracasos. Pues debes de saber que todavía yo te quiero, vida mía. En donde quiera que estés, que la suerte te acompañe. Sepan querer, al igual que lo hice yo. Que no te falte el calor, ni la llama de otros besos. Y que te llenen de amor, lo deseo de corazón. Que la suerte te acompañe y que te sepan querer, al igual que lo hice yo. Que no te falte el calor, ni la llama de otros besos. Llenen de amor, lo deseo de corazón. Te estuve recordando todo el día, vida mía, vida mía.
Miren tomando el sombrero es de Moisés Guadarrama, del estado de Guerrero, donde la vida, señores, no vale nada y no hay miedo. Sus enemigos temían porque él era muy valiente. No le dieron tiempo a nada para poder defenderse. Así pues cobardemente él se encontró con la muerte. Los honorables ejemplos que dejaste no se olvidan. Con cariño te recuerdan tus amigos y familia, sabiendo quién eras tú, por ellos dabas la vida. Saludo a Este Guerrero y a San Juan, gente bragada, también a Santa Cruz, México, a la familia Estrada. Por todos esos contornos estaban sus camaradas. De La Palma, Michoacán, es Gilberto y Fernando, de apellido Chavarría. Estos dos gallos jugados, sin tener duda ninguna, esto ya está comprobado. Sus hermanos de Moisés en aquel bonito estado, con un aprieto beta, pasean sin mucho cuidado, con el valor que se carga, nunca andan fanfarroneando. Julián Flores ya se ha ido, Petlahuachán fue su tierra, Filogonio Guadarrama, a su tío Moisés recuerda, de aquellos hombres valientes, no más los recuerdos quedan. A la familia García de Veracruz recordamos, a Eleazar y a Felicia, con gusto los saludamos. Se apoda uno el Pelavacas y el otro el Chacamentado. Son los que más los cuernitos de chivo han ocupado. En Guerrero, camaradas, saben que los esperamos para seguir en los jales en los que hemos trabajado.
En ti me dan ganas de llorar. Nuestro amor tan lindo, único en el mundo, no se puede terminar. Ahora sé que sin tu amor nada importaría ya. El error fue mío, no quise ofenderte, ya no vuelve a suceder. Amor, perdóname, estoy perder. Y nuestro amor está llegando a su final. Sin tu amor nada importaría ya. El error fue mío, no quise ofenderte, ya no vuelve a suceder. Amor, perdóname, estoy arrepentido. Jugué con fuego y mira, estoy ardiendo en él. Amor, perdóname, nunca me dejes, no, pues yo sin ti no vivo y no te quiero perder, y no te quiero perder.
One opening hook. Albuquerque International Balloon Festival, United States. Every October, the sky above the New Mexico desert transforms into a living canvas of color. Hundreds of hot air balloons rise slowly with the sunrise, giant rainbows drifting across the horizon. Cartoon characters floating beside traditional woven patterns, glowing orbs flitting gracefully into the crisp morning air. But this is not just a balloon launch. It is the largest hot air balloon festival on Earth. What would it feel like to stand beneath a sky filled with more than 500 balloons at once? To hear the roar of burners igniting in synchronized ways towards the desert's dawn to illuminate hundreds of vibrant shapes against a black backdrop of golden mountains. Welcome to the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Every year in early October, the city of Albuquerque, located in the southwestern United States, becomes the global capital of ballooning. For 9 unforgettable days, pilots from around the world gather to participate in a spectacle unlike any other. As the sun begins to rise over the sandier mountains, the launch field comes alive. Crews race across open grasslands, inflating massive balloons with powerful fans, fabric envelopes stretch and so well as flames burst into the cool desert air. Then, almost magically, one by one, they lift. The mass accession begins within minutes. The sky is filled with floating color. Some balloons are classic teardrop shaped in bold patterns. Others are whimsical special shaped balloons, giant cows, dragons, bees, and even famous fictional characters towering above the crowd. And just when you think it cannot get more dramatic, night falls. During the famous balloon glow, dozens of balloons remain teased to the ground while their burner ignites in unison. The envelopes glow like enormous lanterns, lighting up the desert's darkness in rhythmic pulse of fire and color. It's a festival of air and light, of engineering and art, of tradition and imagination. But what makes this event so extraordinary? So, how does a small gathering of theirs 13 balloons in 1972 grow into a world-renowned spectacle attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors every year? Today we will uncover the history, the magic, and the hidden story behind the Albuquerque International Balloon Festival, exploring how the celebration of flight became one of America's most iconic festivals. Because here in the high deserts of New Mexico, the sky isn't the limit, it's their stage. 2. Festival Overview. Albuquerque International Balloon Festival. The Albuquerque International Balloon Festival takes place in Albuquerque, in the state of New Mexico, United States. It is celebrated every year in early October and lasts for 9 spectacular days. It is the largest hot air balloon festival in the world, attracting pilots and visitors from every continent. What began in 1972 as a small event with just 13 balloons had grown into a global phenomenon featuring more than 500 balloons and drawing hundreds of thousands of spectators annually. Today, it is not only a celebration of aviation, but also one of the most photographed events in North America. The festival is held at Balloon Vista Park, a massive open field specifically designed to accommodate large-scale launches. Its location is no accident. Albuquerque's unique geography creates ideal flying conditions known as the Albuquerque box. This rare wind pattern allows pilots to ascend, change direction at different altitude, and often land close to their launch point, making it one of the safest and most predictable ballooning environments in the world. A morning of the festival begins before sunrise. Spectators gather in the dark, bundled in jackets against the cool desert air. As dawn approaches, the first event of the day, mass accession, begins. During this breathtaking spectacle, waves of balloons leap off in carefully coordinated groups, filling in the sky in every direction. But that's only the beginning. One of the most famous attractions is the special shape rodeo, where uniquely designed balloons take flight. Instead of traditional teardrop shapes, these balloons appear as giant animals, cartoon figures, food items, and imaginative creations. They bring a playful energy that delights families and photographers alike. In the evening, the atmosphere transforms. The balloon glow events feature drones and herb-tensed balloon illuminated from within by their burners. Against the dark New Mexico sky, the balloons glow like giant lanterns, pushing in synchronized bursts of flame. Fireworks often follow, adding even more drama to desert's night. The festival is also home to competitions and aviation challenges. Pilots participate in skill-based events that test precision navigation and landing accuracy. These competitions highlight the technical mastery behind what appears to be effortless flying. Why is the festival so famous? First, its scale. Nowhere else in the world can visit the winners hundreds of balloons ascending at once. Second, its setting backdrop of the Sanier Mountains and the wide open desert landscape creates a cinematic environment unlike any other balloon event. Third, its accessibility. Unlike many air shows or aviation events, spectators can walk directly onto the launch field. Visitors stand just feet away as balloons inflate and lift off, creating an immersive and unforgettable experience. Beyond the spectacle, the balloon fiesta has become a cultural symbol of Albuquerque and New Mexico. It celebrates innovation, creativity, and the spirit of exploration. For 9 days in October, the sky becomes a living gallery of color and imagination. The Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is not just a festival, it is a celebration of flight, community, and possibility. And every year, as hundreds of balloons rise into the morning sky, they remind us that sometimes the most extraordinary experiences happen when we simply look up. 3. Origins and History. Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. The origins of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta date back to 1972. Originally, it began as a small promotional event for a local radio station in Albuquerque to celebrate its 50th anniversary. The station organized a modest balloon rally featuring just 13 hot air balloons. The event was held in a shopping center parking lot, and no one could have imagined that this small gathering would grow into the largest balloon festival in the world. But something magical happened that day. The sight of colorful balloons rising into the desert sky captured the imagination of the local community. Crowds gathered, media coverage spread. Pilots shared stories of the region's ideal flying conditions, and organizers quickly realized they had discovered something extraordinary. By the following years, the event had already expanded. More pilots wanted to participate, drawn by Albuquerque's unique geography. The city sits at approximately 5,000 feet above sea level, surrounded by open desert terrain and framed by the stunning Sanier Mountains to the east. Most importantly, Albuquerque is famous for a rare meteorological phenomenon known as the Albuquerque box. This green pattern allows balloon pilots to ascend and descend into different air currents, often guiding them back toward their launch point. For balloonists, this predictable flight pattern is both safe and still thrilling, making the city a dream destination. By the mid-1970s, the festival has moved to large open fields to accommodate growing participation. In 1978, the first official mass session took place, establishing what would become the signature events of the fiesta. Balloons launched in coordinated ways, filling the skies simultaneously, a breathtaking spectacle that quickly gained national attention. The 1980 marked a turning point. Participation numbers surged. The festival began attracting international pilots from Europe, Asia, and South America. It was no longer just a regional event, it has become a global gathering for the ballooning community. In 1982, the balloon Fiesta set a world record for the largest number of balloon launches as a single event. Throughout the following decades, the festival repeatedly broke its own records, solidifying its reputation as the largest balloon festival on Earth. During this period, another below tradition was introduced: the special-shaped balloons. Unlike traditional teardrop designs, these balloons were crafted into imaginative figures, animals, characters, and creative sculptures. Their playful design brought a new dimension to the festival, attracting families and photographers in even greater numbers. Over time, the event expanded to include balloon glows, night launches, competitions, and community programs. The festival moved permanently to Balloon Fiesta Park, a dedicated 365-acre launch site designed specifically for large-scale balloon operations. Like many global events, the festival has faced challenges. Weather conditions occasionally forced cancellations or delay. In 2020, the event was cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the first cancellation in its history. However, its return in subsequent years demonstrated its resilience and importance to both local community and international ballooning enthusiasts. Today, what began with 13 balloons had grown to feature more than 500. Hundreds of thousands of spectators attend annually, making it one of the most photographed and widely recognized festivals in the United States. Despite its massive scale, the spirit of the event remains remarkably personal. Pilots still gather before dawn to prepare their balloons by hand. Crews work together in wired coordination. Spectators still feel the same sense of wonder as those who watched the very first launch in 1972. From parking lot celebration to a world-famous spectacle, the evolution of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is a story of vision, community, and perfect timing. Over the decades, the tradition has grown larger, brighter, and more ambitious. But at its heart, it remains what it has always been, a celebration of human flight and the simple joy of watching color rise into the sky. 4. Cultural and spiritual significance. For the local people of Albuquerque, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is far more than a spectacular visual event. It is a powerful symbol of identity, pride, unity, and shared dreams. While visitors may see a sky filled with vibrant balloons, residents see a reflection of who they are as a community. Meaning to local people, for many families in New Mexico, the Balloon Fiesta marks the true beginning of autumn. Generations have grown up working before dawn, bundling up against the crisp desert air. and heading to balloon fiesta packed together. Parents who once attended as children now bring their own sons and daughters. The festival becomes a living tradition, an annual reunion not only with loved ones but with memories. Local volunteers, pilots, vendors, and performers feel deep ownership of the event. Many residents dedicate months of preparation to ensure its success. For them, it is not simply a shop or a tourist attraction, it is a celebration that represents decades of community efforts and collaboration. The fiesta also symbolizes how a relatively small southwestern city became globally recognized. Albuquerque is not New York or Los Angeles. Thus, for 9 days each year, it's become the center of the ballooning world. That transformation fills locals with pride and reinforces a sense of belonging. Cultural values reflected in the festival. At its core, the balloon fiesta represents unity. Hundreds of balloons rise together in coordinated accession, moving with the same wind that each carrying its own design and identity. This visual metaphor mirrors the multicultural fabric of New Mexico, a state shaped by Native American, Hispanic, and Anglo traditions. New Mexico's deep Hispanic heritage, influenced by centuries of Spanish culture blends with indigenous Pueblo traditions and modern American identity. The fiesta embraces diversity, music performances, regional cuisine, and art exhibitions during the event highlight the cultural richness of the Southwest. Another important value represented is cooperation. Ballooning itself requires teamwork. Pilots, crew members, weather experts, and ground support must work in harmony. The mass accession demonstrates discipline, trust, and collective responsibility. Without coordination, the sky would be chaotic. Instead, it's become poetry in motion. The festival also reflects innovation and adventure. Ballooning is one of humanity's earliest forms of flight. It connects modern technology with historical exploration in a region known for wide open space and desert horizons. The image of balloons drifting peacefully across the sky captures the spirit of freedom and discovery that defines the American Southwest. Religious and spiritual symbolism. Although the balloon fiesta is not a religious festival, it carries deep spiritual symbolism. The act of rising into the sky has long been associated with transcendence, hope, and connection to something greater. Watching hundreds of balloons leap densely from the earth can feel almost shocked. In the quiet stillness before sunrise, as burners ignite and flames illuminate the darkness, many spectators describe the moment as spiritual. The balloons ascending into the vast desert sky symbolize renewal. Each morning brings a new launch. No two ascensions are ever identical. The wind determines the direction, reminding viewers of life's unpredictability and the needs of trust. In Native American traditions present in New Mexico, the sky holds sharp meaning as a realm of spirit and creation. While the festival is modern, its imagery resonates subtly with this ancient worldview. The sky is not just empty space, it is a flake of connection. For others, especially visitors from field backgrounds, the rising balloons evokes ideas of field and surrender. Pilots cannot fully control the wind, they must adapt. Thus, surrender mirrors spiritual teachings about letting go and trusting the journey. At night, during balloon glow events, illuminated balloons resemble lanterns or stars brought out to earth. Their glowing shape in darkness creates a contemplative atmosphere. Families stand quietly, children gaze upward in aware, and for a moment every day were repeat. The experience feels almost meditative. Emotional importance. Emotionally, the balloon fiesta is deeply woven into the lives of Albuquerque residents. It's a time of reunion. Many former residents return home during Fiesta Week. Friends reconnect, families hot gatherings, restaurants filled with laughter. The city feels alive in a special ways that locals eagerly anticipate all year. There's also nostalgia. People remember specific years. The year the weather was perfect, the year Grandpa volunteered, or the first time we saw a special shaped balloon. These memories become personal milestones. For children, the fiesta opens back lifelong dreams. Seeing pilots prepare their balloons can inspire curiosity about aviation, engineering, or meteorology. For some, it ignites the dream of flying one day. The emotional impact extends beyond the 9-day event. It shapes ambitions and identities. After challenging times, economic downturns, natural disasters, or global crises, the return of the balloon fiesta symbolizes resilience. When balloons rise again after a difficult year, it feels like hope returning to the sky. That emotional reassurance is powerful. A living tradition for the local people of Albuquerque. International Balloon Fiesta is more than entertainment. It represents unity, renewal, gratitude, and shared dreams. Families gather, communities reconnect, and traditions are passed down through generations. This narration captures the essence of the festival's deeper meaning. The fiesta teaches patience, arriving before dawn. It teaches cooperation, working as teams. It teaches humility, respecting nature and wind. It teaches wonder, never losing the ability to look up in awe. While visitors may remember the colors, locals remember their feelings, pride, warmth, excitement, belonging. A global celebration with a local hat. This by attracting international pilots and hundreds of thousands of visitors. The spirit of the balloon fiesta remains rooted in Albuquerque community. Its scale may be global, but its by heart is local. The festival proves that culture does not always need ancient origin to be meaningful. Even a relatively modern event can become a powerful tradition when embraced by generations. When the last balloon deflates and the pack grows quiet, that what remains is more than empty space. It is anticipation for next year, for the next sunrise, for the next moment when hundreds of dreams rise together into the endless New Mexico sky. And for the people of Albuquerque, that rising will always mean home. 5. Main festival activities. The magic of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta lies not only in its size, but in the carefully orchestrated appearances that unfold across 9 unforgettable days in Albuquerque. Its activity blends a tradition, innovation, and emotion, turning the wide desert sky into a living stage. Below is a detailed look at the main festival activities. 1. Traditional rituals. One of the most important rituals during the festival is the mass accession. This is a signature event of the fiesta and takes place during the early morning hours. Before sunrise, pilots and their crews gathered on the field in near silence. The air is cool, the sky still dark. Then, one by one, massive envelopes of fabric begin to inflate. The ritual begins with the door patrol, as a select group of experienced pilots launch first to test wind conditions. Their floating velocity against the sharp orange horizon signal whether the full accession can proceed. Locals watch closely. This moment determines the rhythm of the entire morning. When the green flag is raised, hundreds of balloons inflate simultaneously. Flames roar as burners hit the air inside each balloon. The synchronized launch feels ceremonial. Pilots leap up in coordinated wave, creating an orderly balance in the sky. Another beloved tradition is the pilot glow before their last evening glow event. Selected pilots ignite their burners in unison while balloons remain tapped to the ground. The time bursts of flame create a rhythmic illumination, almost like a heartbeat shared by the entire field. There is also a tradition of balloon blasting. While not officially religious, many pilots widely express gratitude for safe flights. Some crew carry small tokens or lucky charms in their baskets. Safety briefings are conducted with seriousness and respect. This reinforces the shared responsibility among participants. These rituals are repeated year after year, building a sense of continuity for returning visitors. The familiar sequence, dog patrol, where the cold green flags accession feels like returning to a cherished ceremony. 2. Custom and decorations. Participants wear elaborate costumes that symbolize creativity, humor, and cultural identity, while balloon pilots typically wear practical flight attire. The broader festival community embraces playful expression. The most striking visual element is the balloons themselves, known as special-shaped balloons. These designs transform the sky into a floating gallery. Giant cartoon characters, animals, spaceships, and whimsical objects drip overhead. These shapes often reflect pop culture, folklore, or imaginative storytelling. During theme days, crews sometimes coordinate outfits, matching their balloon designs. A balloon shaped like a bee may be accompanied by crew members in striped costumes. A dragon-shaped balloon may feature medieval-inspired clothing. Decoration extends across Balloon Fiesta Park. Vendor tents display southwestern patterns inspired by Native American and Hispanic artistry, bright text titles, handcrafted jewelry, and painted pottery showcase the artistic heritage of New Mexico. At night, decoration becomes illumination during balloon glow events. Balloons act as giant lanterns. Their vibrant color intensify under internal flames, transforming the pack into glowing dreamscape. LED lights, decorative arch, and stage lighting enhance the spectacle. Even spectators join the spirit. Families wear balloon-themed hats, scarves, and jackets to stay warm in the chilly morning air. Children often carry glow sticks at night, becoming part of the luminous landscape. The overall aesthetic blends desert earth tone with bursts of radiant color, an artistic contrast that defines the festival's identity. 5.3. Music, dance performance. Music fills the streets as traditional instruments and modern rhythm come together. Music fills the air as traditional instruments and modern rhythm come together across the festival grounds. While the balloon dominates the sky, the soundscape gives life to the earth below. Live bands perform throughout the day, offering a mix of country, rock, Latin music, and regional southwestern styles. Mariachi groups celebrate New Mexico's Hispanic heritage, while Native American drumming performances honored indigenous culture. On the main stage, local artists and national performers entertained crowds between launch events. These performances create energy while visitors explore food stores and merchandise booths. Dance groups also take part. Folklorical dancers in colorful dress perform traditional Mexican routines, their skirts swirling in coordinated patterns. Native American dancers present ceremonial and cultural performances, sharing stories through movement. In the evenings, lost concerts sometimes accompany the glow events. The combination of music, glowing balloons, and fireworks produce a festival atmosphere that feels both intimate and grand. Street performers, magicians, and children's entertainers act spontaneously. Laughter and applause echo across the park, balancing the peaceful silence of morning accessions with lively daytime celebration. Music serves as a bridge connecting generations, cultures, and visitors from around the world. 4. Festival food and drinks. No festival is complete without food. Some of the most popular dishes include No festival is complete without food. Some of the most popular dishes include classic Southwestern specialties that define the culinary identity of New Mexico. Breakfast burritos are a morning favorite, often filled with eggs, potatoes, sausage, and region's famous green chili. The scent of roasted chili drips through the cool, dry air, becoming one of the festival's most memorable aromas. Another iconic item is the green chili cheeseburger, a beloved local staple. Red chili enchiladas, tamales, and can adobada also draw long lines. For those with a sweet tooth, funnel cakes, so popular, the with honey, and jerk roots are widely available. Hot chocolate and fresh coffee are essential combinations during early morning lunches. Local craft vendors serve regional beverage including cider and specialty soda. Some areas offer New Mexico white and craft beers during evening events. Food as a fiesta is more than sustenance, it is cultural storytelling. Recipe reflects centuries of blending Native American ingredients with Spanish and Mexican culinary traditions. Families often gather around picnic tables, sharing meals while watching balloons float overhead. These shared food experiences strengthen bonds and deepen emotional connection to the event. 5. Highlight moments. The most breathtaking moment of the festival happens when hundreds of balloons rise simultaneously during mass accession. As the sun breaks over the Sandia Mountains, the sky fills with moving color. Another unforgettable highlight is the special-shaped rodeo, seeing dozens of uniquely shaped balloons inflate and lift off together feels surreal. Children gasp in delight as giant character floats gently into the morning sky. The balloon glow and fireworks show is equally stunning. As darkness falls, balloons illuminate in synchronized bursts. Flame puff upwards in rhythm to music. Then fireworks explode overhead, reflecting off the bright balloon surface below. Perhaps the most emotional highlight, however, is quieter the moment just before liftoff. Spectators stand shoulder to shoulder in near silence. Burner ignite, the balloon gently rise for a few seconds. Gravity seems optional. In that instant, time slows, camera click, children point upward, and adults smile with childlike wonder. It's not just a visual spectacle, it is a shared human experience. The main activity of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta combines ritual, art, music, cuisine, and emotional resonance. Each element supports the other, creating a festival that feels immersive and transformative. From sunrise sessions to glowing night skies, every activity contributes to a celebration that turns the desert horizon into a canvas of dreams. 6. Interesting facts and hidden secrets. Here are some fascinating facts you may not know about the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. For example, did you know that Albuquerque's unique geography creates something called the Albuquerque box? This rare wind pattern allows a balloon to fly in one direction at a certain altitude and return in the opposite direction at another height. Pilots can sometimes land very close to where they launch, an unusual advantage in the world of ballooning. This natural phenomenon is one reason the festival became so successful in Albuquerque. Another surprising rule involves strict weather protocols. Even though thousands of spectators may be waiting, a single unfavorable wind reading can delay or cancel a launch. Safety always comes first. Pilots must attend mandatory briefings before every flight, and alcohol consumption before flying is strictly prohibited. These rules ensure that the spectacle remains both breathtaking and secure. seeker. Did you know that balloon pilots do not steer in the traditional sense? Unlike airplanes, hot air balloons move with the wind. Pilots control altitude to catch the different wind currents, but they cannot directly control direction. This makes every flight slightly unpredictable. And as to the magic, there are also cultural characteristics unique to ballooning. If a balloon lands on private property, local tradition encourages respectful interaction. Pilots typically greet landowners warmly and thank them. In many cases, residents welcome balloons landing in open fields and even come out to watch. This information understanding has become part of the Vista community spirit. One little-known tradition is the balloonist prayers, quietly shared among some pilots before flight. While not officially part of the program, it reflects the humility and gratitude many feel before ascending into the sky. In terms of records, the Vista has repeatedly set world maps for the largest number of balloons launched in coordinated ascension. At its peak, nearly 1,000 balloons have participated over the course of the event. The sheer scale transformed it into the largest hot air balloon festival on Earth. There have also been unusual moments in Vista history, from Mary's proposal mid-flight to gender-reveal balloons releasing color smoke. The ski over New Mexico have witnessed countless personal milestones. Another hidden secret, the early morning cold is part of their design. Cooler air is denser, allowing balloons to lift more efficiently. That's why mass ascension happens at sunrise rather than midday. Perhaps the most touching fact is that many pilots return year after year, forming lifelong friendships across countries. For them, the Vista is not just an event, it is a global reunion in the sky. These fascinating details reveal that beyond the colorful spectacle lies a world of science, traditions, cooperation, and quiet wonder, making the balloon Vista even more extraordinary than it first appears. 7. Effects on tourism and economy. Every year, the Albuquerque International Balloon Vista attracts over visitors. The festival generates millions in tourism revenue and plays a major role in the local economy. Every year, the Albuquerque International Balloon Festival attracts over 800,000 visitors from across the United States and around the world. During its 9-day celebration in Albuquerque, the city is transformed into a global gathering place for arbitration, enthusiasts, photographers, families, and cultural travelers. Visitor numbers and global reach. The Vista is widely recognized as the largest hot air balloon festival in the world. Pilots from more than 20 countries often participate, bringing international attention to New Mexico. Media coverage, travel documentaries, and social media exposure amplify its global influence each year. Hotels across Albuquerque typically reach near full capacity months in advance. Short-term rentals, RV parks, and nearby towns also experience a significant rise in bookings. The early reservation trend reflects the festival's strong international reputation. Airline increased flight demand into Albuquerque International Port, while car rental services operate at peak capacity. For many travelers, attending the fiesta becomes a once-in-a-lifetime bucket list experience. Economic benefits. The festival generates tens of millions of dollars in tourism revenues annually. Economic impact studies estimate that the event contributes well over $150 million to the local economy in a strong year. This includes direct spending on lodging, dining, transportation, retail, and entertainment. Local restaurants report some of their busiest week of their year, from traditional new Mexican cuisine to international dining options. Business benefits from the influx of visitors. Retail shops, souvenir vendors, and artisan markets also see substantial sales increase. Temporary employment opportunities expand during the event. Security staff, shuttle drivers, stage crews, food vendors, and event coordinators are hired to manage the large crowds. The freestyle therefore support not only tourism business but also seasonal workers and local families. In addition, corporate sponsors and international balloon teams contribute through participation fees, equipment transport, and promotion partnership. This investment circulate money throughout the region's services industries. Long-term global influence. Beyond immediately revenue, the fiesta strengthens Albuquerque's global brand identity. Stunning image of hundreds of balloons rising over the desert landscape circulates worldwide, positioning the city as a unique travel destination. This exposure encourages year-round tourism. Many visitors who attend the festival return later to explore nearby attractions such as historic old towns, Native American cultural sites, and scenic desert landscapes. The event also supports the broader ballooning industry. Manufacturers, aviation schools, and equipment suppliers benefit from the global attention the fiesta brings to hot air ballooning as a sport and recreational activity. Most importantly, the festival fosters civic pride and international cultural exchange. Pilots and visitors from cross-border friendships, strengthening tourism connection for future years. In conclusion, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is not only a breathtaking visual spectacle, it is a powerful economic engine. By attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors and generating millions in revenue, it plays a vital role in sustaining the prosperity and international reputation of Albuquerque and the entire state of New Mexico. Each travel tips for visitors. If you plan to experience the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta in person, here are a few tips. Book accommodation early, respect local custom, and always stay aware of your surroundings. Best time to go. The festival takes place annually in early October in Albuquerque. The most iconic events, March sessions, usually happen on weekend mornings, making the first and second Saturdays especially popular. For the most breathtaking experience, arrive before sunrise, around 4:30 to 5 a.m. Choose clear weather days if possible. Midweek days can be slightly less crowded. Attend at least one evening balloon glow for a completely different atmosphere. October weather in New Mexico can be surprisingly cold in the early morning, often near 5 to 10 degrees. Even though afternoon may feel warm, what to prepare? Preparation is key because the event is large and begins very early. Clothing, dress in layers, jackets, sweater, hot gloves for mornings, wear comfortable walking shoes. Balloon vista pack is vast. Sunglasses and sun cream are essential for late mornings. Tickets and accommodation. Book hotels at least 2 months in advance. Consider staying near shuttle pickup locations. Purchase event tickets online beforehand to save time. Transportation. Traffic can be heavy. The park offers shuttle and ride service, which are often more convenient than driving directly. Photography gear. If you enjoy photography, bring a wide-angle lens for mass session. Extra batteries. Call morning during power quickly. A tripod for night balloon glow events. Safety tips. Safety is taken seriously as Vista, but visitors should remain alert. Follow crew instruction and never touch a balloon without permission. Stay clear of landing zones. Keep children close, especially during crowded launch moments. Be patient. Weather delays are common and necessary for safety. Remember that balloon depends entirely on wind conditions. If an event is cancelled due to weather, it's for everyone's protection. Cultural antiquity. While the festival is festive and relaxed, respect remains important. If a balloon lands near you, avoid rushing toward it. Ask permission before entering private property. Support local vendors respectfully. Be courteous when taking photo pilots or crew members. New Mexico has a rich blend of Native American and Hispanic heritage, showing appreciation for local cultural food, crafts, and traditions. Enhance the experience. Final advice: arrive with patience and a sense of wonder. The most magical moments happen unexpectedly. A balloon drifting low overhead, the roar of a burner in the dark, or the first golden light touching hundreds of colored envelopes. The Albuquerque International Balloon Vista is not just something you watch, it is something you feel. Book accommodation early, respect local custom, dress warmly for the dollar chill, and always stay aware of your surroundings. Most importantly, look up. 9. Conclusion and call to action. Albuquerque International Balloon Vista is more than just a celebration. It is a powerful expression of culture and identity. Would you like to experience this festival one day? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we explore more incredible festivals around the world. The Albuquerque International Balloon Vista is more than just a spectacular display of hot air balloons rising into the sky. It's a symbol of unity, creativity, resilience, and shared dreams. In the heart of Albuquerque, this extraordinary event brings together people from different cultures, languages, and countries, all looking up at the same sky in wonder. From the quiet magic of sunrise mass accession to the glowing brilliance of nighttime balloon glow, every moment reflects the spirit of community and imagination. This festival reminds us that sometimes the simplest idea, rising gently carelessly with the wind can become one of the world's most inspiring celebrations. Would you like to experience this festival one day? Can you imagine standing beneath hundreds of colorful balloons as they float into the desert sunrise?